Well, we're dealing with the Knights of Rags because the Rags people come in all shapes and colors, and this one is apparently a brutally dumb, non-white Rags fan determined to character assassinate Bob, Organized Chaos. And by the way, I will concede, I do think Bob's research skills, at least these videos with Kenobi, could have been better. That I think is well established. However, the main charges fall apart, and we're left with this is just a grifter.
Which is not what it's called. It's called the Parental Rights and Education Bill, but that's besides the point. And if Nerdrotics supports the Don't Say Gay bill, that means Rags also supports the bill purely through osmosis. That is one of the stupidest things I have ever heard in my fucking life.
I mean, you know, Nerdrotic complaint will bring up that point too, while he also calls Disney groomer, which is something that became popular when Disney decided to no longer support the Don't Say Gay bill. Like, if you're going to defend Nerdrotic, you have to defend that position.
Comes down to this, that Bob in the Kenobi video did not provide enough evidence that Rags is a racist. But the problem is, Rags is a racist. We can easily find evidence he is a racist. This is not denied. This is a well-known fact. It's an empirical fact. So you're just being stupid or lazy. I would guess he's just a liar. But Bob did in fact find evidence Rags is a racist. And this video acknowledges that. So your only criticism is mode of presentation. But then it gets more wacky crazy where he defends Rags' homophobia, but it's okay because my Rags is bisexual.
That would allow you to come to that conclusion rationally. We wouldn't know what Rags' stance on the parental rights bill would be until the next video.
Okay, I looked up the Don't Say Gay bill. It reads, classroom instruction by school personnel or third parties on sexual orientation or gender identity may not occur in kindergarten through grade 3, or in a manner that is not age-appropriate or developmentally appropriate for students in accordance with state standards. I mean, I really don't know anything about it, but that doesn't sound too unreasonable, right?
So the relevant controversy here is the Florida, quote, gay bill. And for one thing, he's lying. What happened is Disney was neutral. If you go through the timeline carefully, Disney, the corporation, didn't care. They didn't want to get involved in the controversy. But then activists, and by the way, I'm not against pressuring Disney, but I think it would have been better in the long run for them to stay neutral. That's my opinion. So they forced Disney to take a public stance against the bill, which by the way is very authoritarian. Guy is getting all bent out of shape that, oh, now Bob is like, well, you know, the quartering and Nerdrotics and Rags, they're a bunch of alt-right, crazy fascist people, and they're supporting the bill. And guess what? Then he shows us evidence that Rags does support the bill.
He thinks gay people shouldn't be allowed to be teachers. That is complete bullshit.
A small moment that you need to look outside of the video for, but his chat started asking, have you read the bill? And Robert replies, yes, I have. Have you guys? But as we can see from his video, no the fuck he didn't. Robert says that the bill bans LGBT teachers from teaching.
Well, apparently this person's reading skills are really challenged because from the language of that alone, it's true, Bob is going too far. It's not necessarily the case that the bill is banning gay teachers. However, it is banning that the gay teacher can never discuss being gay. Radically against free speech. And if you go through the EFAP, oh boy, they love that free speech when it works for them. So the bill is radically constricting free speech. Rags doesn't care. So Bob was correct. He was correct about everything. However, I do think it's correct that his research could be done better, at least in these early videos. I've seen his more later content. They seem fine, so maybe he's improved the content, but I would concede he should double check a few things. But you're just stating he's a liar because you think he didn't read the bill. But hold on, guess what? According to your own logic, you're a liar.
Why is it important that there be male characters in Black Widow? Why is it important that, like Captain America, why is Captain America or one of the other Avengers have to be in Black Widow? What's wrong with... Listen, man, Black Widow's nothing special. Nothing fucking special about the movie Black Widow. Why do one of the other Avengers need to be there? Why? The movie just, I mean, honestly, the script just needs tightened. They don't need other Avengers in it. That's not the issue.
Here's an interview by Deadline with director of Black Widow, Kate.
That's right, guys. He got a fact wrong about the source. It's a small factual error. We don't have evidence he's a liar. No, according to him, small factual errors that Bob makes do prove he's a liar. So, okay, you've put out a lying, grifting video, and it deserves a downvote. And there we are.